Let's record.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I did a YouTube video once dealing with my Ford Expedition, and I'm doing this one again. This one, I've been having no ends of problem with my Ford Expedition. Make sure you get me Darius. I did everything just like everybody else do. I've been following on YouTube just to get some answer, and thank God for YouTube, and thank God for the Lord Jesus Christ who has helped me to solve this problem. At least I believe it is solved. I did some tests and everything. I changed a bunch of parts in here. I want to keep this short. I know nobody likes a long video. So I changed a bunch of parts in here. I did the plugs, the coil, gas filter, sensors, clean out the throttle body, all that stuff, and it was still bucking, hesitating, misfiring, and all that stuff. And I did not get a code for the catalytic converter. But for some reason, after looking at YouTube, something keep telling me the catalytic converter is the problem. So I didn't have any computer to do a test and tell me the catalytic converter is bad. But thank God, he showed me a way in which, along with a good friend of mine in Connecticut, how I can test the catalytic converter. And I've not seen anyone on YouTube doing this as yet. So that's why I said I want to put this out there to help people. As you see, this is a Ford Expedition 2003 4.6. The 5.4, they're pretty close also. And as I've looked and see so many people that were having problem with these cars, hesitation, bucking, misfiring. And what I come to find out is, ladies and gentlemen, the catalytic converter is blocked. Now, what I did is, come in closer, Darius. I changed the EGR valve, as you see I have in my hand. This is a brand new one. And I also cleaned out the throttle body, checked the EGR. It was blocked, but I got it all cleaned out on another Ford that I have Expedition. This one was okay. I did clean it out also. But the EGR tube that goes down to the manifold and the catalytic converter connects to the manifold. This EGR tube here, what I did is I got a small hose, and as you can see here, I connect it to the tube. And when I connect it to the tube, I put it to my face. Go somewhere there, it's too close. What I do when I put it to my face, I hold it in pretty tight, and I blow on the tube. And it was not going through freely, and that started to cause me to think, what's going on? Why is it not going through freely? You're looking at me, dearest. Why is it not going out freely? And what I did is, I said, okay, what I'm going to do, I took the tube off, and I see a lot of people take off the tire and the fender, but thank God I was fortunate enough, I did not need to do that. What I did, I get my wrench, and this is a 1 1/16, and what I did is I come under here. Excuse this video here, we're not doing a professional shot here, so just want to let you see what's going on. What I did is I pushed my ring to put the light from upstairs here, let it shine down inside here, Darius. Turn it on, yeah, just push it, make it shine down. Yeah, good. I put my my wrench right here where I could actually, with the light, and I could see the EGR tube, and I managed to just stretch my hand in here, put it on the wrench, and I was able to pull it from there without taking off the tire or the fender inside. And as a result of that, I looked in my tube was clear. So my other test was, I don't need to show you under there, put this back on me. My other test was, ladies and gentlemen, I went and I took out the upstream oxygen sensor, and I used the same tube, put it in the oxygen sensor with my EGR blocked off. Remember, you have to have the EGR valve on it, because if you blow it, it will give you a false reading. You will think it's clear because your EGR valve, so you must make sure, if you want to do, you can actually do the oxygen sensor first. I'm just telling you the process in which I went through to find the problem. So you can take off the oxygen sensor while your EGR tube, your EGR valve, and your hose is connected. And look at this also. Come over here, Darius. This is one of the things that I also did here. Shine it on here, Darius. Up here, over here. the tube that goes into the DPEF sensor there, or connector, I just double it back here so that there's no air flowing through. So this is also shut off. And I have to connect, you have to connect back your EGR valve and your tubing and get this all tied up to make sure if you take off your oxygen sensor and you're blowing through your oxygen sensor, if you're blowing through your oxygen sensor, go out a little bit more, not too close, yeah, that's good. If you're blowing through your oxygen sensor, there is no escape of the air you're blowing. And once you're blowing, if it's locked up and you cannot blow nothing through, everything is just tied up. It's not going through the muffler, it's not going through the catalytic converter or anything, you know you automatically have a bad catalytic converter. And that's how I found out that I have a bad catalytic converter. I was going to try and do the same thing on the other side, but where the oxygen sensor is just too messed up to get to. So what I'm going to do is to take care of the oxygen the catalytic converter. Again, you know what's best. Some people got it out, some people buy a new one, different state, different regulation. I'm not going to tell you what to do or anything from there, but I just discovered this very easy test that will help you to figure out if it is your catalytic converter that is blocked, that is causing you not to get picked up speed, running freely, bucking, misfiring, and all those different things you're getting. After you've done all you can, tune up and change this and fix that and clean up the throttle body, and you're not getting anywhere, I believe you should really seriously take a look. As a matter of fact, don't do like many other people do all those things. Try and check your catalytic converter first if that thing seems like it's bad. If you get a code for coils and stuff, yes, go ahead, you can change those. But once you reach to that place now, you realize something else got to be going on, I believe you should check your catalytic converter. So I'm going to get mine taken care of, and I believe this should run good because I've done pretty much everything on here to get it running right. And I'm hoping that should solve. I strongly believe that's where the problem is, because it's blocked up. Nothing is going through. And as you all know, you need air and you need gas for the car to run and run efficiently. If there's a blocking air, if there's an air leaking somewhere, it's not going to run efficiently. Again, excuse my appearance. As you see, I've been working on my car, and I just found out after a few months of trying to fix this problem, I just came to the place of realizing that the Holy Steady there, Holy Steady, remember we're going on YouTube. That is the problem. So I'm really happy, and I just want to reach out. This may help somebody to solve that problem, and don't have to go through all the things that I have gone through, and many other people that have gone through have spent a couple $1,000s. Thank God I'm not a real mechanic, but I do a little stuff to help myself. And I'm so grateful that I found out what the problem is. I sincerely hope that this may help somebody to take care of that problem. God bless you. Let me know if it helped you. Take care. Goodbye. Stop.